Hello there and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. My name is John McCarthy and I'm going to give you a few tips in this lesson about how to swing the club. That's one of the most important parts of this game, so let's get into it. All right, to pass this lesson, you got to get that ball on the target marker out there in the range. To start your backswing, pull back on the swing stick and aim for that sweet spot at the bottom of the swing path target window. Then, when the circular power meter reaches the white circle, or 100% power, push the swing stick forward to complete your swing. Great work there. That was well done. All right, now repeat that same backswing, but this time really try to push the swing stick forward smoothly and hit that white sweet spot on the contact target window at the top of your swing meter. So to reiterate, swing path target window is at the bottom of your swing meter, contact target window at the top of your swing meter. If you want your shot to be the best possible, you got to hit both those target windows in your swing meter. Well done. That is how we do it. Being able to chip well around the green can be a real scorecard saver. It's very important to choose a good landing spot for your chip so that you give it enough distance to roll into your intended target. Now let's see if we can dial in the right distance and get this chip into that target area. There we go. Looks like you know what you're doing here. Now let's talk about one of the most important skills you can have on the golf course, and that is how to read the greens. You can see those beads moving on the green from left to right. This tells us that the green breaks to the right, and that means we will need to aim a little bit to the left so that we can use the break to carry the ball. All right, that wasn't too bad, was it? Glad you got through those lessons. And now we are going to take you over to create your first My Player. There's a whole lot more to explore in here. Can't wait to see what you create in PGA Tour 2K25. And I hope/know I will see you out there on the course real soon.
2K Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are delighted to present today's event.
The first round of the Korn Ferry Tour season opener is about to begin. Hello and welcome. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey. Alongside me is Rich Beam. And out on the course, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Let's get out to the action. This is an exciting day for this player. They're taking part in their very first Korn Ferry Tour event. I'm sure you've got memories of that moment and what it felt like. What type of goals are they setting for themselves, and what are their expectations of the season ahead?
Well, I think the goal is plain and simple. Try and be within the top 30 at the year's end Korn Ferry Tour Championship, which will then secure this player a PGA Tour card.
We're going down to the first hole now.
Nicely done.
This is his second shot. Outstanding shot. High quality.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Currently 1 under for the event. Let's take a look at this par 5 second hole. This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. Well, Rich, we're in the Quad Cities, Silvis, Illinois, if we want to be direct. This Korn Ferry Tour event is going to give these players a chance to get a taste of a PGA Tour course. Your thoughts on TPC Deere Run?
Look, listen, you and I are old enough. It's the Quad Cities. Let's just put ourselves out there, right? You know, the TPC Deere Run is a sneaky, good, fun, can be a little challenging at times if you get the right weather pattern in there, but it's just a big old golf course that you can take driver out and really try and tear to pieces. I think that birdies and eagles historically have always been the play around here, but you got to be aggressive. You can't go out there and just try and just put something down the fairway. You got to take out that hammer and just bang it around like it's Thor's hammer. And you got to pretty much try and dismantle this thing. It's just a big old fun golf course that you got to basically, pun intended, take the shovel out and dig deep.
An opportunity to make a par here. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
If this does anything, I think it'll move a little bit to the left.
That putt seemed to lack a little bit of feel. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And that ensures that he's back to even par now. Here we are at the third. Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup.
That one's going to turn out pretty well, I think. Oh, I don't mind this par putt.
It may be short, but it's not cute. There's a lot of break in this.
So no movement there. He stays at even with the card. And now onto the par 4 fourth hole. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Handy effort, that one.
Yeah, good job. This wind is getting up out here.
And this putt to move into a tie for first place. He finds himself in a share of the lead.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
This hole is a par 4. And this shot from about 150 yards out. Opting for the 9-iron. This is beautiful to watch.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt. And he's down there. You got a read?
This one is breaking left to right.
That's disappointing. It failed to reach the cup. A par putt awaits.
I'm not sure there's much things more difficult, guys, than a short, little left-to.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. The 6th is a par 4. That's some good golf right there. Playing from around 110 yards out. This one looks to be heading towards the green. A wonderful shot, well played, a chance for birdie here at the 6th. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This putt still needs a lot of attention. There's a lot of break on it.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next. And that will take him to 2 under. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. Opting for the hybrid, I think. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Great touch. Really nicely played. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This for par.
And well holed. Let's move on. And as we check the standings, our leader has a 1-stroke advantage. On the tee now with the par 4 8th. From around 180 yards out. Opting for the 6-iron. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. "11 feet to the cup." Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I'm down here, I've done the read, and this is a left-to-righter.
That's a well-played hole, but in the end, just tap it in for a par. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. And he's holding steady in first place after that one. Hole number 9 is a par 4.
That dog will hunt.
And he's down there.
Sitting up here from about 160 yards.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. 15 feet to the cup. Looking really good, this one. That is disappointing. Never hit it. And that should secure the par on this one. And Rich, as our featured player makes the turn, he seems to be doing everything right out there.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
Sitting at 2 under par. That's tidy. Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here.
Oh, that's criminal. How do you leave that short? Big putt for par coming up.
Short putt moving to the left.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole.
And after that hole, he's ahead by just a solitary stroke.
Next up is this 2-shot hole.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me.
Second shot here on the 11th.
That was wonderfully done. Eight feet to the cup. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 3 under. Currently in first position. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Going with the 6-iron here.
Some nice calculations there with this wind.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And that will take him now to 4 under the card. The 13th hole is a par 4. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Standing over his second shot. We need this one to bounce right.
And he's hit that inside the range.
9 feet to the cup.
Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole.
And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Let's begin the 14th.
That is absolutely spot on.
Here's a chance to get up and down from the greenside bunker.
This sand shot awaits.
It was on a good line.
And if this can go down, he'll save par. And he's down there. You got to read?
It's a little tricky to see. It's not a straight putt. There is a bit of right-hand movement at the end.
And that putt will end up short. A bogey putt awaits.
Job done. Let's head to the next. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Welcome to the par 4 15th hole. Well, this is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff.
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Oh, the rough could have been a factor in this one. Sadly, in the sand, but a chance to make up for the error. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par.
The putt drops, and we're moving on.
And as we look at the leaderboard, he now has a 3-shot advantage. Welcome to the 16th hole, the par 3. And choosing the 8-iron here.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Yeah, quality shot that. This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
John, what's the line on this putt?
Well, it looks like this one's going left to right.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Just a 4-footer remaining. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Currently 4 under for the round. This hole is a par 5. Oh, well played.
Time for the second shot at the 17th.
Strong play, going for it.
Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, he's got about 22 feet to the cup from here.
Okay.
Looks to have some good speed about it too.
Oh, you rotten thing.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4. Sitting at 5 under for the day. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
The perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
6 feet remaining to the cup. And that's a nice way for the round to end. Finishing up with the birdie. Well, there you have it, Rich. At the end of the opening round, he finds himself in first place.
Not bad whatsoever, but still just the opening day. Lots of golf left to play. However, it does give you a little boost of confidence going forward, knowing that right now you're at the top of your form, your game is good, and you're in a good space.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.